What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I'm going to show you Odin crossbow. I don't know if I use Odin Kuda either, but it's Odin snipers, pretty much. I have a lot of these videos, I have tons of unstoppables with me. Let me know if you want to see those. Here are just some of the fun ones. And for those of you who are wondering why my name is Kuda Avalanche Odin LOL, and I'm not using an Avalanche or a Kuda right now, I was, and it costs a lot of gold to change your name over and over. I'm still using Odin, so I figured I'd keep the name. And I really did enjoy using the Kuda Odin as well. Both of these combos work pretty well. Just to be very clear, Odin's terrible. Do not use it. Use any other really good assault rifle. This one's slow and doesn't hit for much, but it's fun to use, and I was still able to get the triple kill right there, which against only 3 teammates is a lot harder than if you have 4 guys to shoot. And we try to go up, get our elimination streak. We're going to use this left side for cover. The best way to do this is to stay in the position where the right side can't see you at all. Anyone from the left side can barely see you, and you'll see them coming, and only really the middle can see you, but you're going to still get the better angle on them. That way you have cover from the left and right, which is where you're going to die from most of the time, and the people up the middle, you are going to be able to still have an advantage over. And we are going to try to come back up. We have died, and I have no idea where any of them are. I figure that there's a guy fighting our teammate on the right, but I think our teammate does end up getting him. So I'm not really going to worry about it too much and just worry about the people in the hill. As he's rushing me, since I'm not really using shotguns because I want more Odin kills, I'm going to back up and let him chase me, making his gun unable to shoot me while I shoot him the whole time. Especially with Odin being slow, you gotta really pull out all the stops. You can't really just play just really aggressive because, again, this gun's not that good. So in order to outplay people, you have to play smart and think about everything you're doing. So if you do end up wanting to use the Odin, because it is a very fun gun. I love the aim, everything about it I love. And back in the day, it used to be the gun I used in ESL, so I have a little bit of nostalgia there. But just make sure that you're not being too aggressive with it, because things like Survivor and Chopper do about the same headshot damage, but they shoot like 2 to 3 times faster. So it is a really big disadvantage, and if you're going to do it, you do have to play smart. And that's why I'm pairing it with things like the crossbow and Barracuda. And if I am going to be rushed by someone, I'm not going to head on charge them, because you're going to get in a lot of trouble really fast. But luckily, with this crossbow, we are able to kind of just poke out, shoot, get back, find cover, and then look for the next guy. We are able to get another Odin kill, and we do need to change positions because you can't really stay in the same place too long, because, I mean, they're just going to know where you're at. We are able to get a little bit of an advantage there because he did think I was up the middle and ran straight to go kill me. He saw my teammate as well, and that gave me a little bit of an ability to get the kill without really taking any damage. Luckily, my eye came up just in time to be able to see that guy before he came out, giving me the ability to grenade him, and I do get the unstoppable with my Odin. Thankfully, I was able to get the unstoppable just in time. My teammate does get killed there, and I am going to try to use my Orion there, but sadly I do get rocketed to end the unstoppable. But hey, an unstoppable with an Odin this day and age, can't be mad at it, right? One of the big downsides to Odin is if you hit those body shots, you're completely screwed because it's already slow and it doesn't really do as much damage. So if you don't hit the headshot, you're just unbelievably screwed. He ends up rushing me, doing a great job there to be able to shotgun knife me, and I really had no chance. Like, if you execute it well against an Odin, you're going to win every time, and he executed it perfectly, so good job on that, Chewino. You did a great job there, and we are going to come up and luckily get the double kill to end the game and have a pretty good score. I mean, I'm very satisfied with how all that went, and I mean, Odin is really fun to use, and like I said, it's not the best, but it is so fun to use that it makes it work. And luckily nowadays, with the icebreaker being gone, and then you can pair it with a nice thing like crossbow or barracuda, the Odin's actually strong enough to work. Like, it's really good the way the game is now. Like, Icebreaker being nerfed really helped a lot. And a lot of people not being able to use Eye also helped, making it to where you can have a lot more options on what you do. And it just makes the game better overall, I think. A lot of the shotguns are usable. There's no, like, real major favorite shotgun. Like, you can use any of them. I mean, some of them are a little better than others, but it really comes down to personal preference on if you like to knife, if you like to just randomly shoot, or whatever. I mean, it's really nice that you have a lot of variety in the game right now. It's not where you just have to use Icebreaker only, or Ryan, or really just choose, like, between a very small amount of stuff. Like, we had Orochi for 6 months, and then we have Icebreaker. Right now, the game's in a really good place, and I think there are a lot of options. So I think it's great. And again, anything that lets me use Odin, I'm down. Those of you who played ESL and back in the day, you'll know Odin Kuda was basically all you used, and it was back in the good old days. Avalanche too. That is why I decided to use Odin Avalanche Kuda. Again, Avalanche is pretty terrible. It can't be used too much, but it still works. And Odin, again, one of the worst assault rifles in the world, but that aimer works just fine, and since Kuda and crossbow are so strong, really you only have to shoot people twice with the Odin, so it doesn't matter that it's a little weak. But I don't want people going out using Odin thinking that they're going to do very good with it. If you have Chopper or Survivor, you're going to do a lot better. Wasp up close, just know that it's not that great. I just don't want to mislead anyone into going in with an Odin. But if you do like the Odin from back in the day and you want to use it, you can do it. Like, in this game, it ended up going 3v4, which is slightly unfortunate. I usually prefer not to play King of the Hill 3v4, but beggars can't be choosers. And again, of all the times to have Avalanche, Odin, and Kuda, this is not the best. But I do end up killing myself, so whoops. It's all good though. We are going to come back out strong. And I am right now, like, I was literally so mad. I mean, why would you quit? We're winning. Like, oh, it's the worst. And then now having to play through 4 hills, just very hard. Because even with a small lead like we have, it doesn't matter that much. Because in order to maintain this lead, you have to get the hill, and then get the hill to tick off points. And then also, you get defense kills from having the hill. I mean, it's really important, and it's very hard to do once you end up having less people. But we are actually able to do a very good job of actually maintaining and even increasing our lead 3v4. And I realized around this point that my teammates were pretty good, and I would be okay. And as long as I tried really hard, and like, they're going to do the right things, they're going to make sure we keep the hill, they're going to help me, and things could actually work out. And I stopped being as mad. But right here, we're just doing our best to try to make sure that we don't get caught on a bad angle. Because again, when you're using Odin, you got to be very careful. You got to play very smart, because if you get caught out, it can go bad quick. Luckily, they do have a teammate that quits also, making it a 3v3 and making it a lot harder for them to be able to come back from the 200 points that we got up. And we're just going to try to finish it out as fast as possible. And I just wanted Odin kills so bad. I'm just running around with Odin out. Right here, he does end up coming up next to me with his Undying. He gets me. If you see an Undying with your Odin, just go ahead and wait for the respawn. It's not even worth it. Don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna work out. Well, it didn't for me ever. But oh, who knows with you? But like I said, guys, Odin, well, it's not the best. Like, as long as you pair it with a crossbow or a Kuda, it's very usable. And if you would like to see me do this live, I had an Odin stream very recently, just a day or two ago, and you can go watch that. I had an Unstoppable with both the crossbow and the Kuda there too, and a bunch of other stuff. So you can go watch that. Also, come watch me stream live. I pretty much go up live every day, and me and Annie are going to be live this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Most likely Saturday night. I'm not sure on Sunday. If you would like to get specific times and make sure that you never miss it, either subscribe and have notifications on all, or you can join my Discord server, where I always at everyone when I go live and post a new video. And just either one of those, I'll have the link in the description to both the stream for the Odin and the Discord server. You're all welcome to join, and thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me kill some people with Odin.